Regardless who wins, who becomes president, we are going to the absolute moon, regardless. And listen, guys, I get it, right? The market dumping, Bitcoin coming down, all the altcoins taking a huge hit. But for so long, I've been saying in my live streams and in my videos, if you guys watched them, that the election during this time, it's very volatile, and it's not the time to trade. It's not the time to get in and out of the market. So many people are selling out of fear as we speak. It's not that time, because there's going to be a lot of false moves, a lot of false flags. We can have the market dumping like it is now, and then boom, after 1 week later, we're up and away, right? Or Trump might win and we have a huge dump. People are confused, and then 2 weeks later, we recovered all those losses. So this is how it is during election time. It's very unpredictable in many ways. So if you made an investment in a certain coin or Bitcoin or whatever, you got to stick to it. You cannot be selling based. You cannot make decisions based on your emotions. And when I say regardless who wins, guys, I mean that really, regardless who wins, I believe we're going to have a huge bull market. It's just the only difference is if Trump wins, yes, it might last longer, right? It might even be bigger. But even if Kamala wins, I believe we're still going to have a huge bull market. Last election, Biden won, right? And even with Biden winning, even after coming off of a pandemic, a black swan, all these things happening, we still had a crazy bull market, right? Bitcoin still went up a lot. And I wanted to share this stat too with you guys. Ever since every election, Bitcoin has went up tremendously. So the first election, I think when it was Obama, right? I think it was like 66x, right? Bitcoin did a 66x. I don't know the exact numbers, but I know Bitcoin did like a 66x. Then the next election, which I think was Trump, Bitcoin did like 18x, something like that, 18x. And then the next one, Bitcoin did like a 5x or 8x, something like that, right? So we can see diminishing returns. And obviously, Bitcoin is not going to do more than a 5x, which I believe was last time, right, with Biden. It's probably going to do somewhere between a 2 or a 3x. Right, 2.5x. I don't know, somewhere around there, for sure. Because seeing the diminishing returns and the market cap going up, this is my what I believe Bitcoin is going to do. But we can see the trend here that every election paired with the halving, Bitcoin does very, very well, and we do have a huge bull market. And so I believe it's not going to be any different this time around, regardless who wins. Regardless who wins, we're going to have money printing, right? China's waiting to see who wins to start printing money. There's a lot of money printing going on in the world, and that global liquidity, right, rising is going to make Bitcoin rise and risk on assets rise, regardless who becomes president, right? But of course, with this rising, there is going to be a huge bear market later on, just like we had in 2022. We had all that money printing, great. 2021, right, the first year, we had a huge bull market, and then 2022, 2023, we had a big bear market due to the collapse, right? So I do believe later in 2026, we're going to have that big drop, and I think it's going to be a massive one, seeing how much we printed and how much we're continuing to print ever since the 2020. And you can see it in the prices of housing, right? You can see in the prices of groceries still. And this should make you even more motivated to be investing your money. Because why would you guys want to hold and save your money if it's getting devalued with money printing from the gov, right? And everything else going up. And I mean, the best way that you can put it is that if you compare someone that basically saved over 30 years plus from the 90s, 200s, right? And didn't invest in real estate, didn't invest in stocks. If you look at them, you'll see that their money was devalued so much compared to someone who invested in real estate during that time, right? Who invested in the stock market. They made so much profits. They're way more up than someone who just saved during that time. So saving is very crucial during certain time periods, but not long term. You want to invest long term, right? Whether it's Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, real estate, and stocks, right? You want to be in that long term versus saving your money, because we know they're always going to print money, guys. And that's why I'm super bullish going into this election, because the first year, the election is always very bullish. We see 2021, right? A big reason, like I said, is global liquidity going up. And also the big thing that not a lot of people talk about, which is election clarity, right? Regardless of when, election clarity is huge for the markets. The markets love clarity and certainty. And even in 2021, we saw that after the election, we had all these tests going on. We had the recounting. We had all these things going on. It didn't matter, right? Even with all those things going on, we still had election clarity going on into the future, and it affected the markets tremendously well. So I believe it's going to be something similar to 2021, which we're probably going to have regardless of wins. I think there's going to be like recounting, but I don't think it's going to be as severe as 2021, because back then, right, we had that black swan. This time there's no black swan or anything. So this time, in my opinion, is going to be even better. So I expect Bitcoin and the crypto markets to recover and start to take off fast later on, maybe possibly mid-November. Okay. Heck, we might even have a huge pump right after the election, maybe if Trump wins, right? So there's a lot of scenarios that could play out. All I know is I invested in these coins in the certain crypto markets. Why would I sell? Why would I try to trade it in the most unpredictable times, and also causing a tax event, right? And also, what if I haven't held it for more than a year, right? There's also that. A lot of you guys bought crypto that you haven't held for more than a year, and you're trying to trade it. Well, you're going to be paying even more taxes now. So my plan is to take profits, heavy profits, in sometime in 2025, right? Maybe before 2025, if Bitcoin skyrockets to 90, 80K with the rest of the market, maybe end of 2024 a little bit, but the majority of it 2025. That's my game plan. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on my game plan and what I'm doing, and as time goes on, hopefully the person that you guys voted for wins. I hope Trump wins, honestly. I think it's gonna be very bullish for the markets and the crypto market. I think you guys are gonna benefit very well if he wins. And also preventing CBDCs, right? I mean, who wants that to happen in our society? So love you guys so much. Comment below you guys think. Join the free Telegram, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.